Hey trappers, Dale Billingsley here, Billingsley Brand Lures. So I apologize for the wind today. There's nothing I can do about it. We've got another round of tornadoes supposed to come in here tomorrow. Tomorrow evening sometime. Got a chance of rain today. I can't get on the river. I can't get anything done. So I thought what I would do is come make a video for y'all. So the question has been presented to me. What do you do in a straight up and down bank situation for beaver? So I'm going to go over that with y'all today and how I handle that and what I do. And I'm doing it on dry ground. And the reason I'm doing it, now I know Sean Allen doesn't like when I do things like this on dry ground. He doesn't think that y'all learn anything from it. Well, I beg to differ. I think you'll be able to see a lot better and see just exactly what I'm doing this way. So let me get the camera flipped around here and we'll get right at it. All right, guys, here we are. Straight up and down bank. A little bit of a taper, but not a whole lot. So what I do, I come in here with my tile spade. Let's say I walked in here, I pulled in here with a boat, one of the two. Beaver working this straight up and down bank. All right. Pretty hard to make a set. But what you can do, what I do is I take my spade, and the first thing I do is I cut a trough or a channel with a platform on it back into the bank for me to place my caster mount, okay? You can put a bait stick here, you can put a caster mount up here, you can just throw some lure up there. It doesn't matter, all right? You can do anything you want there. But that's a place to hold whatever you choose to use as an attractor. Okay, then I cut, as you can see, I cut my next trough channel to guide the beaver back in to where I need him to be. Now, you know, if your water depth is here, you know, he's stepping down in there pretty deep. But that's okay. We don't care if we catch him by the front foot or the back foot, either one, as long as he's there when we get there. But try to keep it down, keep your lure down here where his nose is going to be, so that when he comes in here and settles down, he's dropping a foot of some kind into your trap. Now, you can see that I hope this is showing up all right, guys. You can see that my loose jaw is with the center of my trough here that I've cut to offset it on the downstream side where it needs to be, where the beaver's going to settle. Now, if the current was really, really, really swift in here, I would either, number one, bypass the location completely, or number two, try to cut that trough on an angle coming on the downstream side. You see what I'm saying? Cut that trough like right here at this kind of an angle, so that that current helps guide that beaver over the trap. I hope that makes sense to you. But yeah, and then all I do is just stake it up there on the bank somewhere, you know, like I said, out of the boat, or maybe I've walked in here, stake it up there over out of the way, and there it is. It's a lot more work setting these straight up and down banks, but it's dang sure well worth it. As we all know, beaver are about half mountain goat anyway, and that right there is not any too steep for a beaver to crawl up. I mean, we've seen them go up some stuff that was straight up and down, you know, and a beaver crawl up there and have a tremendous slide coming up and down those places like that. So it's not out of the realm of possibility for a beaver to be working in an area like this. Now I'm going to do a little more modifying on this, and I'll show you how I would set that up if it was with a double long spring. So give me just a bit and we'll get right back here. All right, guys, now, dang wind. If I were to set this with a double long spring, I would put a stick right there, dig it back a little bigger, a little deeper, put a stick right there across those springs to keep the beaver moved over where I want him across the pan. to reach our lure. That's all there is to that. That stops him from wallering all over that great big area that you cut, and keeps him centered up over the pan. I hope that's I hope that maybe that'll help some of y'all. Anyway, yeah, that's about all there is to it. All right, guys, I know that wasn't a very long video. It was pretty short, pretty fast, but it's pretty simple, really. And I think there was quite a bit of information in it for you. If you would, please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for me, hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and share these videos. Maybe you want to go back and take a look at some of my other videos that I've put out. Maybe there'll be some information in there on something else that you might could use. Until next time, guys, once again, this is Dale Billingsley with another one. Signing out.